Hey people, it's Scion Vibes, and it's time for a Nintendo Direct. The last one was in September of 2019. It's been like a year and a half since the last one, so I'm really excited. I've always really been excited for these. I've never actually recorded my reactions to any of them before, so who knows what this is going to be like. I do react occasionally to some things. The Xenoblade Remaster was a big one for me. For this one, I kind of have no idea what it could be. It is both the Zelda and the Metroid 35th anniversary, so we're probably not going to get anything Metroid because Nintendo hates Metroid, and we're probably not going to get a lot of Zelda considering how they handled the Mario 35th anniversary, which just gave us some really shoddily put together ports and a game that was better made by fans the year before. So I'm not really expecting a whole lot from this, but who knows, it really could be something great. So one last thing before we start. I am really excited about whatever is coming next for Smash Bros. I haven't played it a lot recently, but Sephiroth was a great addition, and I really can't wait to see what they're going to do next. And it's apparently gonna be shown here, so I hope it's something interesting. I'm actually also hoping we see what is going to be happening with Metroid Prime 4. Maybe they're going to show something off for that today. And I'm also kind of hoping that Monolith shows up what they're doing next. We haven't really heard anything from them since Xenoblade Chronicles 2 released back in 2017, so that's been 3 years. And the only thing they've done since then was the remaster for the original Xenoblade Chronicles, so they've got to have something, because Xenoblade 2 was made in just 2 years. So they've had more time than that to make the next game, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get at least a teaser for that today. Oh, here we go! Ooh, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited, dude. Yeah, COVID happened, so it's been so long since we've seen one of these. It's great. Okay, Xenoblade 2. Is this Smash? There's no other reason they'd be doing Xenoblade 2.
Pyra just disappeared.
Xenoblade 2.5? One day, Pyra just disappeared. So...
I couldn't find her anywhere.
Come on, what is this?
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest.
Come on.
Without a trace. Where have we gone?
Where have you gone?
Whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
It is Smash. Holy
I couldn't tell you.
They're on Final Destination. Rex and Pyra are in Smash.
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Yo! Pyra's in Smash. Yo!
Leave it to me, Rex.
Oh.
Hold the power of the Aegis.
Okay. Amazing. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I really didn't think it was gonna happen.
Blazing end.
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them,
But-
and these are seasoned fighters!
Now, but where's Mithra?
There are no pushovers.
So there's...
Talk about a tight
There
knot.
she is, okay.
Mithra
switching characters? Yes, they are. Excellent. Okay, okay.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Oh, hey, were these guys planning on leaving?
Ah.
Now. Coming through.
Okay, so that's interesting.
Ray of punishment. Chromazine.
Whole different moveset, so
Foresight.
What? You can even use
so she's kind of like a swordy version of the Pokemon trainer with multiple different characters that kind of have different moves
Right here.
that can swap out. Excellent. Excellent.
Serious fire. And blinding speed.
Ah.
Nothing can stand our way.
Oh.
Spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
Okay, Gramps is the stage. Interesting. Yo. This means Xenoblade 2 music in Smash. So, counterattack, roaming the wastes, anything like that. Amazing. Oh, hey, two final smashes too. That's good. But no other character, you know.
Never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're
So is,
in Smash, I won't
don't
go
you
easy on
don't you buffer on me?
Ooh, fighting words. You forget.
Stop buffering on me.
Now.
Amazing. Amazing. I can't wait. When? Right now? Tomorrow? Today? Please?
Hello, everyone.
Don't make me
It's been a
wait.
while.
Don't make me
I'm
wait.
Shinya Takahashi
Please.
from Nintendo.
No? Not getting anything?
Last year,
Oh.
we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct
So-
mini presentations.
That was incredible.
However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Show me the goods. You can't
Happy
really...
to share this Nintendo
You probably
Direct
won't be able to
with
beat
all
that, but...
today.
Oh my god, dude.
We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game,
Yes.
Pyra and Mithra. They originally
Excellent.
appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter
When?
releases in March, so we hope
March.
you'll stay tuned
Okay.
just a bit longer.
So that's
All right, let's continue with our first
At
batch
most
of
6
Nintendo
weeks,
Switch
so-
headlines.
Fall Guys, man. That's cool for people who like it. I tried it. I cannot stand this game, dude. I cannot stand it. Man. People who like it, I'm sure you'll love it on Switch too, but not for me.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
Cool.
You have 22 minutes before the
Okay.
solar system is destroyed.
Okay, Outer Wilds on Switch. That's good.
Venture into the vast reaches
This
of
is-
space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
This was a real contender for my Game of the Year 2019. It may actually still be my favorite game from 2019. So, if anyone who
Everything will reset,
wants to play this
allowing
game
you to continue
should
exploring
definitely get
while
it on
retaining
Switch. It's
information
incredible.
gathered.
I actually need to talk about this game in full at some
By
point,
repeating these cycles,
but
you'll gradually unravel
it'll
the
be
mysteries
probably
of
later
the
this year or
universe.
next year.
What
So
methods will
good,
you
though.
discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? find out.
Kind of
The critically acclaimed Outer
spoiling
Wilds
the
launches
entire
on Nintendo
game
Switch
there,
summer
though.
2021.
But
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir.
Oh,
and
okay.
Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to
I'd
North
say
America for
that.
the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system.
yeah, so they're remakes, so that's cool.
Twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
Probably not very
That's not the
good
only
for
case to crack.
detective work having amnesia. I mean, this looks kind of interesting.
In the
Again,
other game, you'll
it's
investigate
visual
a
novel stuff,
supernatural
right?
rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
I mean, I like these sorts of games, so I may want to give it a shot, but
Uncover the deadly
I'll have to see what
truth
the
in Famicom
prices
Detective Club,
are.
The Missing Heir, and Famicom
They're being
Detective
sold
Club, The Girl Who
separately.
Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch
So
May
I'm not
14th.
sure what the prices are going to
Today
be.
on Nintendo eShop.
I live in Canada, so full price games are $100
A
bucks
new
after
age
tax.
of battles begins.
Nobunaga's Ambition, or is that? Maybe I guessed right. I don't know. Never played that series, so I have no idea what those games are actually like. Samurai Warriors 5. Okay. It's okay, then it's a Warriors game.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles.
Yeah, so that looks like a Warriors game, all right.
Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
If Hyrule Warriors and Persona 5 Scramble can't get me into that series, then
The fast
nothing
world
can
of
really.
Latiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD
Okay.
graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Interesting.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life.
Okay, interesting.
It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
Ooh, that is kind of cool.
Join forces with characters.
Kind of reminds
each
me
on
of
their
like
own
the
personal
Dark
quests.
Cloud stuff where you had to
Square off against
rebuild
fearsome
towns and that
monsters.
sort of thing.
Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack.
Good.
Other features have been
That I think that is a necessity for remasters like this.
The new minigame,
If you're remastering a game, you keep the original music in, even if you're replacing it with new stuff. Just because a game's getting remastered doesn't mean the music is not good anymore, right? And that is Monster Hunter, okay. I actually really liked Generations on the Switch, so I may like this a lot. World didn't do much for me actually, so I'm sure that confuses a lot of people who likes the series. Alright, that is... Yep. Okay, cool.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge.
You know, if it was only 50 years ago, you'd think they'd still be prepared for that sort of thing, but that's a bit of a nitpick.
Pull yourselves together. You're not getting in.
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
And this does look really cool.
Watch out for the apex. Do not let it pass.
Okay, new
The rampage.
style of monster.
How long do
Interesting.
you think it's going to last?
And that's coming out in March, right?
We should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Yeah, end of March. I may grab that. I'm gonna have to see how reviews pan out, but I may end up grabbing that. Okay, that's a nice looking controller and
Was
system
the
there.
latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Mario Golf is back!
Fairway is open
Yes!
once again.
Oh,
Tee up on the
it's
latest
been so
installment
long
of the
since the
Mario
last
Golf
one.
series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Thank you. Please just be a
Study
good
wind
one.
and terrain. Take your time to think things through.
Be like an actual
Swing.
good golf game, right? Just with Mario.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters.
Oh.
Courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
Yes, yes, yes. I love this series so much, dude.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Interesting, okay.
These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf
Yeah,
club.
no thank you.
Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that,
Huh?
there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always
We got
your
us,
turn.
got ourselves a
Everyone
speed
tees off
Luigi
at the
there.
same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use
Okay.
of dashes and special shots to beat the competition.
Is there gonna be online play?
Did we mention story mode? As a Mii character,
Okay.
you'll start out as a rookie and
Mii.
develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also
Okay,
use
that's
your
good.
Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings on Nintendo Switch.
I'm gonna have to
June
grab that.
25th. Pre-orders begin
But
on Nintendo eShop
is there
after
online
this
play?
presentation.
Is there online play?
The latest
I
game
can't trust
from Mario
Nintendo to
Golf
actually do
series
that.
Adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
What's the online
Please look
like?
forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as
All right.
the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash.
It's a good
Set between
series.
Borderlands 2 and 3. This game includes all 5 episodes.
Probably
Build
far
your
better
classic
than the actual Borderlands games.
Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
Okay, it's pretty good.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Okay, interesting. Not bad.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th.
But what is it?
Today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
It's Travis Touchdown versus
Okay,
Assassins.
there's
Wait,
No More Heroes 3. That original trailer for this game was such a trip. It was so good.
Now hosts an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
And No More Heroes is
As
great.
the crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry.
Yeah,
You'll
that's
then
new.
face off
That's
against
No More
some
Heroes.
Unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat.
Okay,
New and
interesting.
improved Death Glove. You'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded.
That
to
looks
match.
so cool.
The fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth.
Okay,
Or,
that
you know,
Akira reference,
Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
it was a little bit of an obvious one there.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Oh, it is a shoot game. A card-based shoot game. Okay. Oh, that's kind of interesting, actually.
It's kill or be killed.
That
Won't
is
last
pretty
long if
cool
you can't
looking.
rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Interesting.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in Neon.
Okay,
White,
that's a
coming to
ways
Nintendo
away.
Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon.
Ooh,
AKA
okay.
I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and backup. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth.
I think this is based on that cartoon, right? So,
We fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe.
I guess for kids who are fans of that, it'll probably be good.
Have our school lives,
But
and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School.
can't say I'm too interested in it myself.
Nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when Justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Oh, is that like Plants vs. Zombies sort of thing? It's gotta be, right? And that's a game I never actually bothered with, so... I've heard this was actually really good, but... I think this is like a port of the shooter, so maybe a unique one, I don't know. But man, I liked Team Fortress 2 and that sort of thing, so it looks like a similar kind of idea. All right.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone.
Oh, is that? Yes, it is. Miitopia. Okay. This was hilarious.
Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
This was an incredible game. In like the sense that it's not really a great game, but it's just hilarious.
Or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure.
What's this gonna cost though? Because it was, again, only
make them even more fabulous.
There was a lot there, but there wasn't a lot there, you know?
Relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle.
If this is coming to Switch, give me Tomodachi. Give me Tomodachi. I want Tomodachi.
Whoa!
That's a horse.
A horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia. Coming to Nintendo
Again,
Switch.
give me Tomodachi.
Pre-orders begin today on
A remake
Nintendo
of Tomodachi Life or a new one, whatever, just give me it.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Okay.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
Wonder how long these are going to be available. The games are only available for a couple months, so maybe they're just going to delete your island
however and wherever you'd like.
Once the time limit's up.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Okay, that is actually interesting.
Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Alright. Again, the warp pipe looks good, but
on your island.
kind of stings considering the actual Mario 35th stuff is not going to be around for long. As at the end of March, they're like gone, so.
Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
I'm not gonna grab it.
Next, we have another game to show you.
Okay. What is this? Okay. Octopath 2?
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never. Aesfrost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty?
Are they reducing Octopath to a triple?
No other.
Nope.
Must decide how we proceed.
Oh, they reduced it to 4, but
Be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely. Every
this is like
last one of us.
Octopath Tactics, because that'd be kind of cool.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia.
It looks like
comprised
it.
of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these
There is no
resources
limited amount of
eventually
salt.
ignited into a great
I know that for
conflict known as the
fact.
Salt-Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce,
I mean,
decades
sure,
later,
that's
the flames of war threatened to engulf the
that's
realm
sure is a name for a war about salt and iron.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG,
Yes, it
focus
is.
takes place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack
Okay,
range is
interesting.
determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons
Interesting,
such as bows
okay.
and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks
This
together
looks
by
really
first
interesting.
casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
Interesting, okay.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Aesfrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refuse to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
That's cool.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022.
Okay.
Please be on the
I can't
lookout
wait for them to not change the name of this as well. And I will get Triangle Strategy the game.
This game will be available to
Next year.
download on Nintendo eShop.
It worked for Octopath Traveler, so
Conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your
can't really
responses.
be that much worse, right?
Please look forward.
Well, that's
to
interesting.
future updates on this brand
I'm-
new tactical RPG
I'm interested in
from
that.
Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Star Wars. I'm not really that interested in most Star Wars games. Thanks for that nothing trailer.
Competitive free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter.
Hooray! In between episode 6 and 7.
All right, let's do this.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets.
Okay. Oh. So it's like dodgeball?
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Kind of expecting, like, I mean, from the start of the trailer, I was hoping it'd be like different art styles all matched together sort of thing, but nah, it's just Fortnite.
Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man.
Okay. I mean, I get it. It's Fortnite dodgeball. Maybe fun. I don't know.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
It's basically
Creators of the
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa and Zero Escape
Okay.
series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
And Hades is already on Switch.
The critically acclaimed dungeon
I've already bought it
recipient of
twice.
multiple Game of the Year
It's
awards.
it's the best game of the last year.
On Nintendo
Easy.
Switch. This version comes with
Easy.
a couple of extras to assist you on your
Nothing
journey out
last
of the
year
underworld.
even came
The
close
first
to how
is a
good this
PC
game
download
is.
Code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's
Okay.
packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
Alright. Interesting.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden collection, eh? Interesting.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Alright, interesting.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
That's interesting. So,
Revel in the
I've never played these, so I don't know if I would like them, but hey, it may be worth a shot, because I've heard lots of good things for about most of these games, at least.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Alright, Hyrule Warriors DLC. Interesting. Again, I haven't bought into it. This Warriors games just don't do anything for me, so... Again, if you like it, more power to you. I'm happy for you. But it's not really anything for me. Thanks for the information, I guess. Sure.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Wow.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Oh yeah, that's like next week, right?
Soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the brave and
I liked the first game.
victorious.
I never bothered with Bravely Second, and
newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story.
I didn't actually really like the demo, but
a new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop.
interesting. They're not putting the new trailer in the
latest installment
in the direct.
Ghosts and
Interesting.
Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Interesting. I mean, I've heard about this before, so.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys.
Oh, a saga.
Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning.
It's another series I haven't played at all.
Each with their own stories. With the addition
So
of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features.
It's another thing that, like, great for fans, but
Acellus. Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system.
Alright, we knew about this too.
Royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an
I love Titanfall 2,
skin and
but
free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch,
I kind of just
double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for
can't really get into these online shooters sort of thing.
March 9th.
And the tone is just so different from Titanfall 2.
There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, you got 8 minutes, so
Next, please take a look at this.
Show us the good stuff. Hello, Mr. Onuma. Is this going to be Breath of the Wild 2 stuff?
There might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share.
Really? So is this going to be the ports for the Wii U games?
Is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Okay, so it's
For now, we'll have to ask
probably not going to release this year then.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Now, is that Skyward Sword? It is Skyward Sword, okay. I'll play this again. Again, it's probably the worst 3D Zelda game. There's just so much wrong with it, but it still is pretty good. I would have preferred Wind Waker and Twilight Princess being ported, though. Honestly. I like those games way more than Skyward Sword. But I wondered if they changed the combat system, or if they're gonna force you to waggle about.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Yes.
This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
I would have preferred a complete rework of the combat too, but
you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to
they
combat.
kind of have to add in like
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls.
Okay,
which
thank you.
Can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Oh no! No!
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
Oh, I hate those sorts of controls.
To the left or diagonally.
Oh, it's gonna be so bad.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Oh, I love that.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop.
Hooray!
The specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
The stamina, at least, and sailcloth.
A stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well. Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
All right. Splatoon 3, okay. Interesting. Or is this like a Splatoon first, like, single player experience sort of thing? It's like Nier Automata except Splatoon. Like I thought, though, no Metroid. I really loved Splatoon 2. Put a lot of time into that. Loved the first game as well. That being said, kinda not sure if I need to go back for a new one. Yeah. And Splatoon's music is so good, though. Next year, okay. Okay. I may be ready to go back next year.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3.
Is there a one
This game
more
is
thing?
scheduled to launch in 2022.
Probably
so
not.
It'll be a while.
But
We hope you'll stay tuned for more
Please.
information at a later time.
one more thing?
Today, we showed you a
One
sampling
more
of
thing.
games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety
Just
of
give me the
games
Metroid
are
Prime collection, please.
We look
Please.
forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Alright, that was a pretty good direct. There was a lot of stuff I really liked there. A lot of stuff I didn't care about, but man, Pyra and Mythra coming to Smash, that was the best announcement today. Easy. Oh, man. I'm glad I watched this one live and didn't just watch it with other people, that sort of thing. That's great. Man, I can't wait for that. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you later.